Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video I'm going to be showing you the top performing teams for the Skyclops Dream Realm boss on hard mode. So the best team that I'm able to put together is this team here, and I'm going to show you the formation. So Smokey for the healing and attack and haste buff. Healing is pretty important in this boss because he periodically deals damage with his ray, laser, beam attack. Koko for the damage reduction to protect your team. Reinier for increasing damage onto the boss, and then also position swapping and giving the attack buff to Odie. Odie with the resonating spell because he has the highest damage output of the two damage dealers, but Lily May is really close in how much damage she can also provide, and so both of them together deal a lot of damage to this boss. If you don't have any one of these heroes, we're going to be also showing like some different replacements, and but before we get into that, I want to show you the overall top performing team right now in the Skyclops boss if you have Talin built. So the overall highest scoring team that Old Grey Gamer sent a replay of is this one, and I haven't seen anyone as of right now getting a higher score than this, so I'm pretty sure this is the all-time best. So Talin and Odie are the two damage dealers here. Talin is really good in this boss because not only does she do good damage to the boss, she clears the summons of the boss really quickly. Reinier will be position swapping the Odie, going for the Verdant spell to buff up all the team with different class-based buffs, and Mikola because she is the most powerful support, especially for Talin up in the front, and this is another reason you want to position swap the Odie, because then Odie, Talin are all going to be benefiting from the Courage Sphere of Mikola. So Talin really shines in Skyclops because of the fact that she can kill the minions really quickly. Like you're going to see, as soon as they spawn here, they're going to be basically destroyed, and Odie can get back to damaging the boss, and Talin can also begin damaging the boss again as well. Now for the non-Talin team, I think Smokey is the better option than Mikola. Mikola might also work. But look at that. Look how quickly the minions died because of Talin's ultimate. This is why she's really shining. And she's, I think, always in this season going to be the top option as a damage dealer for this boss. Even when we get to end this mode, it might just be Talin and Lily May together, because true damage dealers do well in end this boss mode. But look how well she clears the minions. No other hero in the game can do anything like that. So, and your team is fully protected with both the Mikola support and the Koko support. Even from these laser beams, they're not even breaking the shield of Koko. Odie can continue to deal damage to the boss because Talin will clear all of the summons minions for him. Like, look at that. It's insane. So, and then Verdant spell gives the buff. So, for example, for supports, it gives them the haste buff so they can cast more skills. For Odie, the marksman, I need to take a look again at what class-based buff it gives. I know for rogue class like Lily May gives penetration to increase their damage, but I forgot what it gave for the marksman. And now look at this damage output, over 5 billion damage already. Still 7 seconds left on the clock. It's really crazy, because my team, for example, I think I capped out at around 4.4 billion damage, and this is all the way up to 5.3 billion damage, and we're both at the same level. Like, we're both at the level cap. The level cap for today in Dream Realm, interestingly, is the same as yesterday. It's still 481, the soft level cap. So that was a great showcase of that. I'm just going to quickly on 2x speed watch the replay of Lily May instead of Odie. He ran that as well, and it got slightly less damage, but almost the same amount. If we just watch this, Lily May did more. I think Lily May still did a lot of damage, over 2 billion damage in this team. But one thing that he mentioned is that it's difficult for Lily May to always be in the range of the Courage Sphere and being buffed up by the Mikola. Like right here, I think she's just out of the range of the Courage Sphere, and so that is kind of the problem. Lily May cannot be guaranteed to be buffed up by Mikola, whereas Odie can be, because Odie is being position swapped into the front, and Talin will always be buffed up by the Mikola because of the position that she ends up at when she casts her ultimate. So really a lot of damage here, up to 4.8 billion, still 20 seconds left. And I think once we get to end this mode, I think this would probably be the optimal team, because true damage will out damage Odie's damage. when you're talking about an endless boss, but as of right now, Odie deals a little bit more damage. But very close, like 5.25 billion. Odie's team did 5.3 billion, or a bit more than that. So very close, and both going to be great teams to run. Okay, now we're going to show you my team. We'll do a fresh battle of it as well, and then I'm going to show you some different replacements depending on which heroes you have. Like if you don't have Reinier, and if you don't have maybe Lily May, we can talk about some replacements for that. Okay, so Smokey is great here, and especially if you're having difficulty surviving, Smokey will be even better for you than Mikola, because Mikola can sometimes increase your damage output. Maybe Mikola could get a higher score for me rather than Smokey here, but there's not really that much of a difference. And also Smokey's blue aura helps to clear those minions really quickly, which is an advantage of him that Mikola would not have. Resonating spell just seems like one of the strongest artifacts, but Tide Call spell is a really close second. Even with this exact team we're running, there was someone who ran it with Tide Call spell and got almost exactly the same score. And I think definitely in the future when Tide Call spell can go down to 4 ultimate casts, which is at the plus 20 upgrade, to activate the effect, it might be even better, and it might be one of the best artifact choices for the Dream Realm bosses. Okay, so we get up to 4.5 billion damage, not bad, or 4.6 billion around. I think my overall record is 4.6 billion, but it's still a lot lower than the Talin team, which got 5.3 billion. And rather than Smokey, run Mikola and see what happens. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, again, position swapping the Odie to the front. The problem is I want Mikola to buff. Okay, I think in this position the Curse Sphere of Mikola is going to reach the Lily May. Does it? Yeah, it does. Okay, so if she can just stay in that position, this is perfect for us. Yeah, you want, if you can have the Lily May position exactly like in front of the boss, like where she is right now, she is going to be guaranteed to be buffed up by the Mikola, and that's really good. So based on this positioning, this is going to work. Okay, damage is looking good. 3.5 billion damage with this team. Could we get a new record? But yeah, the Smokey team is great if you don't... Oh yeah, look, this is the problem with this team. It gets really close to dying. I think if all things go well though, we're going to set a new record with this team, because the damage output definitely seems higher, but it seems riskier as well. Koko needs to cast her ultimate right now. Okay, there's a new record. So this is the new best team. With Mikola, awesome. Mikola and no Talin, and we're getting 80.55%, 4.8 billion damage.
No emphasis.
Okay, so I think, yeah, this is the overall best team if you have Mikola. If you don't have Mikola, you can use the Smokey team I showed before. That's probably the second best, assuming you don't have Talin. If you have Talin and Mikola both, then you can use the teams that All Great Gamer shared. But this is a really good team. This was like, yeah, my best score by far. 4.8 billion is like a 200 million upgrade from my previous best team. Damage. Okay, now we're gonna try to use some different options. So if you don't have Reinier, Thoran is the easiest swap for Reinier. And then in terms of positioning, then Koko is giving the buff to Lily May. She gets a bit of energy on hit for that, but it doesn't make much of a difference. Whether you're giving that buff to Koko or Lily May. It gives damage reduction as well. So like, if you're, sorry, not Koko, if you're giving it to Smokey or Lily May, it gives damage reduction, so if your Smokey is having trouble surviving, you can try to give him that buff effect. But for me, like my team specifically, it doesn't really have any issues surviving. Yeah. Okay, so let's see how close we can get to the damage output. Especially along with Thoran's magic charms, he is going to cause the boss to take a bonus 7% damage when after dealing damage with his normal attacks to him, and then also with his soul plunder he causes the boss to take 17% bonus damage. So in total that's 24%, which is almost the same as a Reinier debuff, which is 25% bonus damage taken, but Reinier gives an attack buff as well to the ally that is position swap, which Thoran is not providing. But still, look at the damage, not bad, almost 4.25 billion pretty much. Damage is not bad at all for not having Reinier, and both Lily May and Odie did about the same amount of damage. Maybe in this team, you could try giving the resonating spell effect to Lily May rather than Odie. That might be better. But yeah, okay, so that is a great option if you don't have Reinier. Now let's say you don't have Reinier at Mythic Plus and you also don't have Lily May. You're going to want to include another damage dealer in here. Shakira is not bad, but Shakira would be better if Odie could be in the front line to be like benefit from Shakira's buff. If you can't, then probably you don't want to run Shakira and it's better to just run another damage dealer. I remember for Skyclops, Korin is pretty good because he can clear the minions a little bit quickly. So I want to try having a team like this. Can even maybe put Smokey in. Well, we put Smokey here. This is fine. Again, resonating spell on the Odie. And let's see what can happen here. Korin is a pretty solid damage dealer option. Merrily would not be bad either, but I think because Korin's ultimate can hit multiple minions at the same time, he's just more effective at clearing the minions of Skyclops. Because I remember back, like, in the early days, Korin was a pretty good option in Skyclops for that reason of clearing the minions, and Scarlita became better than him, because, like, with Scarlita's ultimate, she can clear them even faster. But if you didn't have Scarlita, Korin was the best option instead of her. And yeah, looking at this, 20 seconds left, up to 3.3 billion damage. Not probably going to be able to get as much as the Lily May team, but maybe getting close. If we could even get 4 billion damage, I would be impressed with this team. 3.8 billion damage, okay. Yeah, so quite a bit lower than the Lily May. Odie did the most damage. Korin was mainly there to kill the minions of Skyclops. But this is not a terrible team option. It's definitely something you can try if you don't have Lily May built on your account. But Lily May is a really important hero and you should keep her on your wish list, and even at Mythic Plus for her, she probably will be the best damage dealer option to be running. Someone ran a Cecia team, got 3.7 billion, but Lily May and Cecia, and we just did a team of Korin and Odie, and it did a bit more damage than that team. And we were also running Thoran, we weren't running Reinier. So Thoran can replace Reinier, Korin can replace Lily May as a damage dealer in this boss. Odie everyone should have, Koko and Smokey you should have as well. So anyway guys, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and good luck getting a high score on the Skyclops Dream Realm boss, and I will see you guys later today. And if there is any update, like a major update, that another top performing team, which I didn't mention in this video, then I will make an updated video, but I'm pretty sure these are going to be the top teams for today. But anyway guys, I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then everyone, peace out for now, and thank you for watching.